Once upon a time, in a small village at the edge of a forest, there lived a sweet little girl named Little Red Riding Hood. One morning, her mother handed her a basket filled with buns and fruits. "My dear, please take this food to your grandmother who is unwell," Little Red Riding Hood replied. "All right, mother, I miss Grandma very much." Her mother warned her, "But don't stray from the path and go straight to your grandmother's house," Little Red Riding Hood responded. "Don't worry, mother, I will be careful," and she set off. The flowers and trees at the edge of the forest were beautiful. As she walked, Little Red Riding Hood entered a part of the forest that suddenly grew very quiet. At that moment, a big wolf appeared in front of her. "Good morning, little girl. Where are you going?" asked the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood answered, "I'm going to my grandmother's house to bring her some food." The wolf, with a cunning smile, suggested, "Does your grandmother like flowers? There are some lovely ones over there." Little Red Riding Hood, delighted, replied, "Yes, my grandmother loves flowers," and paused to pick some. Meanwhile, the wolf ran quickly to the grandmother's house. He knocked on the door and in a soft voice said, "Grandmother, it's me." "Come in, dear. The door is open," replied the grandmother. The wolf went in, locked the grandmother in another room, and put on her clothes. Soon, Little Red Riding Hood arrived at her grandmother's house with the flowers. "Grandmother, I'm here," she called. In a soft voice, the wolf replied, "Come in, dear. The door is open." As she came closer, Little Red Riding Hood was surprised and said, "Grandmother, you look a bit different today." The wolf, trying to hide his identity, said, "Come a little closer, sweetie." Little Red Riding Hood asked, "Why are your ears so big?" The wolf replied, "To hear you better, my dear." "And why are your eyes so big?" continued Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf answered, "To see you better, my dear." Finally, Little Red Riding Hood asked, "And why is your mouth so big?" The wolf exclaimed, "To eat you better," and jumped toward her. Just then, a hunter passing by heard the noises. When the wolf saw the hunter enter, he got scared and quickly escaped through the window. The hunter rescued Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother. From that day on, Little Red Riding Hood promised, "I will always listen to my mother's advice." And they all lived happily ever after.